What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got done watching, for the very first time, this may surprise some people. Whenever I watch an older movie for the first time, people say, "Really? You haven't seen that until right now?" I'm talking about Clueless. As you can see, this is a part of the Girls Rock collection. I really bought this years ago for Mean Girls, because I really enjoyed that film, and then when I saw that there was a double pack, and I knew at the time I hadn't seen Clueless, I said, one day I'll get to that. And that one day took many, many years, but I finally got to Clueless. Clueless was a 1995 film that was directed by Amy Heckerling, and I guess it's one of those movies that I was always aware of. I had always heard of. I'd always heard that it was good, really good. It probably shouldn't have taken me this long, especially because I really enjoyed this film. I did. I enjoyed it a lot. You have Alicia Silverstone, who plays Cher. She is this girl that's, she's rich. Her father's rich. She lives in this nice house. She dresses in all the nicest clothes. She shops. She has all these stuck-up friends. She's very full of herself. She's very high maintenance. She's at almost a different level of how she views the world and whatnot. But over time, she realizes that maybe she should be more than that. She could be more than that. And she wants to try to become a better person. I guess I like this movie because when I first put it on and I realized the type of character that Cher was, I thought to myself, okay, I'm not going to like this girl. And at first I didn't, because she was full of herself. She was a little, not annoying, because I did find bits funny with her and stuff, but I didn't find her relatable, I guess. Oh, she's a girl, you're not going to relate to her. No, you could be a guy and relate to a character, no matter what gender they are, especially high school movies. If there's any form of the high school that I can appreciate or relate to, I get sucked in. And I guess I grew up more during the era of Mean Girls. As far as high school, I was just about to go into high school, or maybe just started high school when Mean Girls came out, so I guess that's why I gravitated towards that. Going back a decade almost before that, I still had some relatability to the high school situation. Yes, this is California and the suburbs and a more nicer part, so maybe not 100%, but still the social cliques and the popular kids versus the geeks, and especially when you get introduced to Brittany Murphy's character. Brittany Murphy plays Ty. She's a new girl who at first everyone thinks is a loser, but when Alicia and her friend Dee, Stacey Dash, when they take her in and sort of make her up and get her to join the clique, they're constantly telling her not to hang out with that kid, not to date that kid. No, Breckenmeyer, he's a loser. He smokes weed all the time. Stay away from him. Be this way. Be that way. And so I guess that side plot, I found really interesting. Because once again, Cher, Alicia Silverstone, isn't the most likable there. But once she starts to grow, then she realizes maybe teaching Brittany Murphy all that stuff wasn't the best idea. You get, like I said, a lot of side characters with their own plots. Stacey Dash plays Cher's best friend, who, I guess in real life, Stacey Dash has done a lot of things that have annoyed the hell out of me. So it's hard to separate the character versus the person and not liking the person, but she was fine. She was fine in the role. She did what she had to do, and there you go. Donald Faison plays her kind of sort of boyfriend, and he felt like just the designated black guy, honestly. Like, he was fine in the movie, I guess. But it's just, it felt like he was one of the only black guys in the film. Breckenmeyer, like I said, he's the stoner dude. That's his character. He likes Brittany Murphy. You get a little stuff going on with that. And then there's Cher has this thing. The reason why this movie is called Clueless is because she's very much that. She's clueless. She wants to date this guy Christian, who he seems like, I guess, a nice enough guy. But I thought it was painfully obvious as soon as you met the dude that he was gay. And it takes her so long to realize that this dude is gay, and she has to go through all of that. And again, she couldn't figure it out on her own. She had to be told. Again, very amusing. And then you get introduced to Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is her ex-stepbrother. Kind of confusing because his mother used to be married to her father. They're not married anymore. He spends a lot of time at their house because he doesn't like his mom's new husband, and so you get interaction there. I guess they kind of sort of grew up together, but he clearly has a crush on her, and then over time, when she wants to become a better person, she reciprocates those feelings. Let me ask you guys, especially if you grew up on this movie, is it weird that they start liking each other, that they start dating? Is it weird? I mean, I guess ultimately it's alright because their parents aren't married to each other anymore. But it's still, I don't know. They did grow up kind of sort of being raised as brother and sister. In any event, though, I did have a lot of fun with this movie. I did enjoy it. I did laugh out loud a lot. I did get a lot of amusing moments, quotable moments. Her character could have been very unlikable, could have been annoying, could have been just flat out bitch. But honestly, she played it in a way where her redemption was believable. The character came around for me. I know that there was a TV show that spun off from this, and I think I did watch the TV show because when I looked it up and I saw that she didn't come back for the show, it was a different, it looked familiar. Some aspects of it looked familiar. It's kind of weird that her and Paul Rudd are the only two actors that didn't come back for the show. Paul Rudd, in fact, this is Paul Rudd's first film ever. And he was really good in the movie. But that's not a surprise. Anyway, guys, like I said, really enjoyed Clueless. I can understand why it was such a big hit when it came out. Let me know in the comments below if you too like Clueless. Is it one of your favorite films? Did you grow up on it? Is it something that you relate to? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!